Wish me luck.
I just want to be Rose Matafeo and I'm not.
Baked beans.
I'm not very good at a bogey impression. I have got water everywhere all over my mic.
Oh golly. Okay.
This podcast really hits your self-esteem, yeah? Are the others feeling like that?
I think I really need an Aaron Sorkin style speech.
Man, you know it's Taskmaster.
How exciting! Yes, I've been looking forward to one of these.
Hello and welcome to the No Format Required Taskmaster Special Series 3 with me, Charlie, the Taskmaster, and as always next to me, the Assistant Taskmaster, Mike.
Hi.
How you doing?
Yeah, not bad.
Ready for a third instalment of Taskmaster?
Yeah, and I'd like to say, third instalment of Taskmaster, it seems to be always the one that we come back on. We always have a little bit of a break and then come back to Taskmaster.
Which I think is a good...
Yeah, it's a good little welcome back to us all.
Yeah, because it has been a while since we've recorded one.
Yeah, we've done a few sort of what's the word? Mini-sodes.
Yeah.
We went around at Spa and recorded one live from the Cider Festival.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're back recording officially. Should we talk about news quickly and stuff before we continue, or should we leave that for another episode?
Let's save that for another episode. We'll save it for another episode.
It's not big news, guys. It's just...
No. Well, I've got some big news. Yeah. But we'll save
it's not big news,
life-changing.
Yeah, life-changing. Just in case anyone's like, shit, 3 weeks' time I've got to tune into this episode.
No, it's just... it's about a purchase, let's say. But yeah, we'll save that for another episode.
Sounds good.
Yes, Taskmaster Series 3.
Episode 3, whatever we call it. I call it episode 3, you call it series 3.
Well, it's just because we've done multiple episodes for each of the ones, if that makes sense. So I've got it as series 3.
Why don't we call it now? Taskmaster, the audio tasks, the third. No, I don't like that.
I think we're overcomplicating
We are overcomplicating it. It's Taskmaster. Should we meet our contestants?
Let's meet them.
Hello everyone and welcome to the redemption of Carter. Yes, that's right, I am back, and this time I mean business. This competition won't know what hit it. Okay, let's go.
Hello, it's me, Fiona from New Zealand, and I'm back having another go at trying to win this thing.
Hey guys, it is Kasey here from Taskmaster Down Under the podcast, and I'm back, baby. Back for a second shot at glory. I'm coming for that top title. I'm desperate for it. Let's go.
Hey, I'm Sophie, and when I'm not reading history books, I'm preparing to fight anyone who challenges me for the glory of ruling Taskmaster.
Hi, my name's Zoe and I'm based near Cambridge in the UK. I'm really looking forward to taking part in this audio version of Taskmaster. I think that if I were to ever go on the real Taskmaster, I would be too starstruck if I ever met the big man himself, so this is probably a better way to do it. I think what I'd like to think is that my style, I imagine myself a bit like, I want to be Kerry Godliman in the kind of, bish bash bosh, get it done. I suspect that actually I'm going to be a bit more of the John Kearns of this episode, but I'm looking forward to it. We'll have lots of fun.
So for Charlie, Kerry Godliman.
You know what? I was going to wait till the end, but I was just about to say the two people that Zoe mentioned, I don't have a clue who they are.
She was the winner of Series 8.
Yeah.
And she literally she got the catchphrase "Bosh" by Greg Davis. He coined it for her because she wouldn't piss around trying to think of all these stupid things or take ages. She'd just be going into the room and bish bash bosh done. Whereas John Kearns, the way he speaks is very much and he thinks about everything he's saying. It takes so long. There was one task. He was in Series 15 with Dara O'Brien. And there was one task, I believe I'm remembering correctly, where he seemed to... Oh, no, he did badly, but it seemed to be done quite quickly. But it turned out he was waiting for about 8 minutes thinking what to do and staring at an item before he actually got it done. So, yeah, very sort of slow and crap, to be honest with you.
Fair enough.
Entertaining to watch.
Yeah, okay.
So as I'm sure you've heard from that, we've also got 3 returning contestants. That's... Carter, Fiona and Kasey, and 2 brand new contestants of Zoe and Sophie. So I'm intrigued to see what they all do. Well, I know how they've all done. Yeah. You have no idea.
I do have no idea. Nice to see the 3 returning contestants, though.
Yeah. Fan favourite.
I was going to say, I think anyone that makes the effort to do this, like, there's no, you know what I mean, everybody's doing it off their own back with, we're not paying them. No. I mean, it'd be good if we could.
I love that I can literally email people on the internet and get them to do random stuff for me. It's one of my it's become my favourite job.
From, like, all parts of the world. Yeah. Like, not even just, like, somebody from the same, well, city, but, like, from, like, literally the other side of the world. So, yeah.
Right, should we crack on with our prize task?
Let's.
Right. This week's prize task, I say this week's as if we do it every week. This episode's prize task is the best, worst noise that they own.
Okay.
Okay. So who would you like to hear first?
Start with Carter.
I don't really own anything that on its own makes a really bad noise. I feel like that would be a horrible object to own. But what I hate the sound of is my house. So I'm going to make a cacophony for you today. So yes, my bad noise is titled Cacophony, and yes, I realise they're the sounds that would basically upset a cat, but, you know, cats have got it right. I stand by it.
So that was Carter in their house?
It sounded like when they were going up the stairs that they sort of walked up and then there was a crunching noise, like one of the steps gave way, and then they fell backwards and fell into the basement.
That's the way of making it awful.
Well, yeah, which fair enough. Okay.
So yeah, Carter in their house there.
Yeah.
Who next?
Fiona.
Going alphabetical, are we?
We are.
Task 1, prize task. The thing you own that makes the worst noise. Okay, I immediately know what that is. I'm going straight to the kitchen. I'm going to get my blender out because it makes the worst noise. Check this out. It's got 100 pieces attached to it. Then we put the blender on. Every morning I make a lovely smoothie while my husband's still asleep, and this is what it sounds like. Yeah, that's awesome. Of course, if I add ice and berries, that's even better. Hold on. Ice. Why not? Double smoothie kind of day. Oh, this is definitely the best noise, or the worst noise, or the best worst noise. Imagine waking up to that every morning.
With this one, I found it hilarious when I first got the clip through, because I skipped halfway through, and I thought that Fiona had selected her motorbike again.
Oh, really?
From the best noise. I thought that's what it sounded like, her motorbike.
I thought it sounded more like a vacuum cleaner.
But with the ice, it's pretty awful.
Yeah, that is.
I wouldn't like to be woken up.
No, I do feel sorry for Fiona's husband, very much so. She's already awake and knows what's coming. Then it's like you'd be startled awake. I mean, I was annoyed the other day when I got woken up with my neighbour mowing the garden, and that's like, I mean, yeah.
What time? What time are we talking?
Oh, I mean, yeah, it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Oh, unacceptable to be annoyed.
But I'd been up early. I'd been up and gone back to bed, so that was an excuse.
I'll be honest, when I do night shifts, I get annoyed about people making noise.
Yeah.
So if I got woken up to... Maybe that's how you should judge this. Waking up to that noise, would you be angry?
That's true.
Right.
Kasey?
Okay. Task 1, the prize task. The thing you own that makes the worst noise. What I actually wanted to do for this was my garage makes stupid sound when the wind hits it, but it's not been windy. I can't force wind. I mean, I can't force the garage to make that sound. Like, I can't breathe heavy enough. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And then I went to Melbourne and I bought this little toy that's like a sensory toy. It's meant to be relaxing and you squish it. And I've probably squished it too much and realised that it makes this sound. So Here is my worst noise. Is it worst or is it the best? I don't know. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I really want to know what the squishy toy is.
Yeah, that sounds like that kind of like squelching through mud or something else.
Yeah, but it's not. Yeah, I don't like those sort of noises. I find them a bit creepy noises.
But fair play to her. She's gone to Melbourne for it, and I can imagine like everywhere in
specifically
Australia
for that.
Yeah, and like I can imagine Melbourne, like anywhere in Australia, is really far. So that for us, that could be like us like going to, I don't know, Scotland.
It's true.
So
unexpected plug here for you, Kasey. You're welcome. She actually talks about a trip to Melbourne on her latest episode of her Taskmaster Down Under podcast, because she goes to a comedy festival there and she completes a load of tasks that Alex Horne did while he went to Melbourne Comedy Festival once. And Alex Horne actually got into contact with her and sent the list.
Oh, really?
So yeah, she talked about her experience on that.
Oh, okay. Oh,
so that was the trip. It was a Taskmaster. Well, it wasn't a Taskmaster related trip, but she ended up doing some Taskmaster related stuff on the trip, and she got a Taskmaster toy to put on the Taskmaster podcast.
Oh,
it all ties around.
Yeah, very good. Next person,
Sophie,
Zoe.
You're an ass.
I have a specific order.
Okay, for the prize task of thing that I own that makes the worst noise, I have brought in a toy llama on a kind of lead. This is something that my mum bought for my daughter in the wonderful way that grandparents have of buying noisy toys, things for your home, not theirs. And it probably won't sound like the worst noise in the world when you first hear it, but I'll just show you. So it plays Tequilla and kind of jiggles around like it's having a seizure. And that might not seem so bad, but my 3-year-old is obsessed with it and plays it for hours over and over and over again. So I think that when you hear this at 5 in the morning, this is definitely the worst noise. And the fact that it goes over and over and over again. So that's my submission.
Tequilla.
Not heard that song for a long time.
No.
I used to be able to play it on guitar.
Did you?
I did.
I did not know you could play the guitar.
I had guitar lessons for. Yeah. Well, I've not played guitar.
Of all the songs to learn on the guitar, Tequilla.
Well, it was because it was dead easy. It was just like single notes.
I could just imagine you sitting down at a party in university. Obviously, I know you didn't go to university. Sitting down at a party, and just literally a bunch of people around you, like college kids, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
And then you pluck out the guitars, like, listen to this. Tequilla.
Yeah, I could just play that one bit. But yeah, no, that's a good shout. That one. That would be very. At first, I thought it was some sort of like gunshot. Like it was some sort of like game kind of thing with gunshots, and then I think it was obviously the rattling of
the rattling of it.
But yeah,
my dad once, I don't know whether I've told this story on the podcast. My sister and one of the kids that my mum childminded used to own a Barney the Dinosaur toy in which it had a hat, and every time you so it had like 3 things, like a fireman, a policeman, something else. I mean, every time you like turn the hat, Barney would say something and then start singing a song about that occupation. My dad hated it with a passion.
Oh, really?
And accidentally washed it one day.
Oh, really?
That very much killed it. But he also accidentally washed the one of my of the kids that my mum's childminds.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You need to ask him. He hated it. Yeah, I was going to say you need to ask him now whether that was actually an accident or not.
So Zoe, if you want some advice, there you go. Accidentally wash the toy.
Very good. And then shall we finish with Sophie?
Let's.
Okay, so I love my cat very, very much. Especially. However, she does this thing where at 1 in the morning she wants to go into your wardrobe and she will sit there and she'll just meow quite a bit, but then she'll whine like she's been hurt. So when you're trying to sleep at 1 in the morning, it's not very reassuring when you can't see in the dark where your cat is or what she is doing. So because of that, that is the worst sound that the best thing I own makes.
Not what you want to hear that early.
No. Yeah, I wouldn't want to hear a cat. I mean, I don't own a cat, or I've never owned a cat. But
I've been woken up by my cat at 4 a.m, wanting to like get into the bedroom or something, and it's just it pierces through you.
Yeah, I can imagine like really high pitch and things. Okay. Well,
wow, you rank them. Before you rank them, I've got this little clip for you. This is all 5 of the sounds together.
Oh, at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Prepare your eardrums.
It sounds like a plane going down with a cat on,
and then someone just gets out their guitar and starts playing Tequilla.
Okay, God, yeah, that does sound horrendous. I mean, that is definitely the worst, best sound out of all together. Am I starting? I'll start with last first, shall I? I'm just going to go with cat last, just because that's something I've never experienced.
So, Sophie, hold on 2 seconds. I've just suddenly realised I've got nothing open to actually record point scoring.
Oh, Mike, come on.
I know. What a bad assistant I am.
I'll have to, what's the word, fill this little gap while you do that.
That's right.
With me just saying, I've filled, that's filled now, so there we go.
What, the gap's filled?
The gap's filled.
Okay. Sophie, 1 point.
I say that, actually, I'm still going with Sophie with 1 point. I say because, to be fair, a lot of these I've not experienced, I suppose, but yeah, I'm just going to go for cat last. Next, I am going to go for. I'm going for the house with Carter. Yeah, I mean
Carter for 2.
Do I need to explain why? Because I'm trying to make a reason
for an audio podcast, it'd be nice to. Just go with your gut.
Go with my gut. Okay.
Don't explain anything ever.
Okay, I'll just say we'll go through. It's a very quick one.
Yeah.
Good effort with the house, but yeah.
I like the effort they went into to build it. Like,
yeah, definitely. Yeah, to go around and do it wouldn't have been an easy one. See, the next 3, I could easily pick all 3 of them as first. I'm going to go for the blender. I'm going to go for. Oh, this is difficult. I'm going to go for Kasey for the farting noise. But I also want to give her a bonus point because, like, the fact that she's gone to Melbourne. Like,
it's like that someone's gone on holiday, basically.
Well, I don't know how far away. I mean, like I said, everything's far away in Australia, so I don't know how far away that is. So yeah, I'm going to give her a bonus point.
You can give her the bonus point, absolutely fine. I do want to make it clear she didn't go there just to buy this toy. Well,
how do we know? We don't know that, so I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt.
Right, so Kasey for 4 then.
Yeah. Like I say, all 3 of these could have won. I'm going to go for the blender next because I do feel sorry for Fiona's husband. That is annoying.
Fiona also gets 4.
Yeah. And then, yeah, obviously Zoe for the Tequilla. I do like Tequilla. I do like the song, but then that being played like that sounds horrendous.
So 5 points very much Zoe.
Best worst noise. So yeah, well done, Zoe.
5 points for you. Right. Should we move on to a task proper then?
Yes.
Task 2.
Write lyrics to the Taskmaster jingle
and then perform said lyrics.
The best lyrics win.
Your time starts now.
Great, I'm looking forward to this. Full disclosure, I write songs as part of my job.
I need a notebook. Da, 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 da.
I've written so many songs while in the supermarket or in the shower or going for a walk or whatever.
This is funny because I have tried to do this before and it is not an easy task.
Da, 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 da.
I got up this morning, wrote the lyrics, put it down on my video editing software, and
da, 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 da.
Yeah, it's kind of like a twist on one of my favourite musicals.
It is a show. Can I just say, I've written these lyrics in about 35 seconds and I'm already quite happy with them, which is a worry. Okay, alright. Just so you know, I don't like singing.
Okay, I'm gonna go for a walk and then have a think about it.
So this is a task that has been done on the Taskmaster before.
Okay.
Series 9. They have to make write lyrics to the Taskmaster theme song.
Okay.
Who would you like to hear first?
I should go with Carter first.
Carter.
1, 2, 3. Now is the time for the task you only must do as the Taskmaster asks. It will be hard, you might not succeed. Give up your pride, fall to your knees. Eternal praise to Greg Davies. Boom.
Is that eternal praise to Greg Davies? Okay, yeah, good effort. Good effort from Carter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making notes on each task, and I've just realised I don't know how I'm going to make notes on this one.
Yeah, you do.
So,
do that.
But no, very good effort, that one. I will go with Sophie next.
Frolicking with dead chickpeas, Mark sending cheeky texts, Josh counting baked beans. These are the tasks you'll find on Taskmaster. Lord Davis commands you to watch it all.
What I love most about that is, so number one, it was talking about all the tasks, or some top tasks in Taskmaster. You could hear the cat in the background.
Yeah. She must love that cat. Good effort. Next, shall we go with Kasey?
This is happening. Alright. Gotta get the jingle back in my head. Okay. It is a show with lots of tasks. Will they eat eggs? Will they eat masks? Only one champ will rise to the glory. It's all for Greg, made by Alex Honey. Hurry, quicker, your time's up now. You better start the clock. Bing. Alright.
She really enjoyed doing that.
Yeah. No, good effort to say that, like, did she say at the beginning that she wanted to sing?
She enjoy singing.
Despite,
I will say now, on most of the tasks that she sent me, there's probably at least 10 seconds of her singing some random song at some random point during her thought processes.
No, good effort. Well done, Kasey. Shall we go with Zoe?
Yeah, Zoe is the one who wrote songs, if you remember from
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's nearly Christmas, there are lots of those Christmas adverts out, you know, with all the sort of breathy acoustic numbers. So I present to you Taskmaster in the style of a John Lewis Christmas advert. Sad little kid, grumpy old man, ice, the man skids, child lends a hand, now they are friends, and we all cry. That is the end. It's time to buy. It is the Taskmaster John Lewis Christmas hat.
I'd like to point out, this does go to show how long I've been collecting these tasks for, because it was Christmas when that was sent.
That just confused me a little bit there. No, very good. Very, very good. I do like the sort of John Lewis touch to it. I mean, for those the listeners who don't know what John Lewis is, it's very quite famous over here that they do like a Christmas ad. There's this sort of the kind of
It used to be like Christmas didn't begin until the Coca-Cola advert began.
Yeah,
and now it's a case of Christmas doesn't begin until the John Lewis advert began.
Yeah,
because what was the one that it was? I can't remember now, but there's been so many famous ones, like the one in Man on the Moon. But they're always like really heartfelt adverts, aren't they?
Yeah,
yeah. So yes,
very good, well done. Shall we listen to?
We have got only one left.
Fiona.
Let's do it.
Greg is a massive giant, son of Pauline and a Welshman, set at the right hand of a forgotten, introverted, bearded man and raised on high from the big cheer and glory. He judges all the heroes of the story from 5 people, one of them better than the others, goes a lot farther by doing the task faster, by being a bit smarter, by turning the task over. By at 10, they earn a golden head from the father. The word got around, they said the show was insane, man. Treasure hunts and podcasts and an international fan base. Get yourself on TM, you'll be a household name. The world's gonna love this show. What's the show called, man? Oh, please, won't you tell me the name? Man, you know it's Taskmaster.
Very good. Do I detect a hint of Hamilton by any chance? That's weird. I was only listening to the music from Hamilton the other day, and I've not listened to it for ages.
It's one of your favourite musicals, isn't it?
It's one of Well, I'd probably say Only Fools and Horses is my favourite.
Well, I didn't say it's the favourite.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, we're going to get pedantic, are we?
Oh, you're very pedantic. Very, very good. It's like kind of like the rap. Very impressive. Well done, Fiona.
Yeah.
Very, very impressive. Shall we get straight into the scoring?
Let's do it.
So, last but not least, Sophie. A little monotoned, but no, good effort still.
I love that you always try and be so nice. You're the nice taskmaster, aren't you?
We need to get listens on our podcast, man.
You can't insult these people.
Exactly. I'm going to go... Next, I'm going to go with Kasey. A little bit high-pitched. But then I think everything Kasey says is high-pitched. But good effort. And again, I'd say either of these 3 could win. But obviously there's only one winner. There is only one winner. So I'm going to go next with... it's again, difficult. Very, very difficult. I'm going to go with Zoe next. I did like it, and I feel like I should score a high... Not purely just because she does it as a job, but it was a good effort. But yeah, that's my reasoning. But no, well done, Zoe. And then top 2, again, difficult. Carter's flowed really well. But I think the winner has to be Fiona.
It was always going to, I feel, with you.
Yeah, like that was... not saying anyone else had not put effort in, but like that was a lot of effort there. So well done, Fiona. And Carter's, again, very good. Flowed really well. But yeah, definitely
5 points to Fiona.
Well done. Very well done.
Right. Shall we get one more task for this episode?
Let's.
Task number 3.
Perform a famous film scene with water in your mouth.
The water must remain in your mouth at all times.
Then you must play out these 2 distinctly different sounding characters.
Your time starts now. Okay, that sounds fun.
This is the one that I have been dreading. I feel so unbelievably silly performing it.
This should be called the fucking waterboarding tasks. That's how I feel.
The first thing that comes to mind is the diner scene from When Harry Met Sally, which could be fun.
You know what I'm coming back to? Shrek.
I mean, in terms of a film scene that I can do, I can do the entirety of Hamilton. I'm pretty obsessed with that, so I don't know whether anyone fancies 2.5 hours of me acting out and trying to rap Hamilton with water in my mouth. That would take some editing.
So yes, they have to perform a famous film scene with water in their mouth.
This sounds very difficult. I'm just trying to... I don't know why, but when I was thinking of it, my thing goes straight to Titanic, and I was trying to feel how you could do that. Okay, this will be interesting. I look forward to this one.
Should we listen to Sophie first then?
Yeah, let's listen to Sophie first.
It's ready on there? Yes. What do you see? Iceberg. Right ahead. Right ahead. Turn to starboard. Put the engines in reverse. It's gonna hit.
So they actually performed Titanic.
Yeah, good. I assume that was Titanic.
Yes.
Okay. Let's next go with Kasey.
Now, normally I edit everyone's attempts a little bit, the magic of all this sort of stuff. Otherwise, you guys will be a bit bored. I decided to keep the entirety of Kasey's attempt here.
Okay.
Because you'll understand why.
Yeah.
You know what I'm coming back to? Shrek. Shrek's a great movie. Everyone loves Shrek. There's some classic lines in it. so let's give this a go. All right. And take my little swig. Now, it didn't say I had to take a mouthful of water, by the way. So it just said to have water in my mouth. So I'm not going to drown myself, which is what I'm worried about. This is a little dunker. Look at me. What? Oh my god. I nearly did die. Oh, shit. Hang on. This is a little donkey. Take a look at me. What am I? A rat-hole? No! I'm an ogre. You know, grab your torch and fit fuck. Does that bother you? Didn't have to do it in one go, did it? God, okay. Nope. Really? I'm not really struggling with this. I have this like thing. Oh no, let's not make it weird on this podcast about all my problems. All right, I'm nearly at the end. Really? Oh man, I like you. What's your name? Shrek. I don't know if that was iconic or not. I don't know if that's what I was looking for. I really wanted to do the bolder one, but it just felt so short. I'm going to give it a quick go anyway. Whoa, look at that. Who don't live in a place like that? That would be my home. Oh, well, that is lovely. You know, you're really quite a decorator. It's amazing what you've done with such a modest budget. I like a boulder. That is a nice boulder. Oh, yuck. I should have done this over a sink. I'm done. I can't do this. I hate this. I hate this freaking task so much. Now I'm wearing it. Ugh.
Love that they came up with the perfect loophole.
Yeah, very impressive.
Now needing that much in the mouth and completely abandoned that idea.
Yeah.
Literally could have just been a drop, technically, in their mouth.
Did Kasey switch films partway through?
No, it's still the same film.
It sounded like I could hear the first part of it being Shrek and like doing Donkey.
Well, the second bit was that's a nice boulder.
Oh, it sounded like something from like she was doing a western, like cowboy film.
It did sound a bit cowboy-esque in terms of
like John Wayne kind of thing. But no, good effort and good finding the loophole.
Not using the loophole.
Not using the loophole. Right. Next contestant, shall we go with Carter?
Let's. Good luck with this. Guess the film.
Free Willy?
Free Willy. Let's hear what film it actually was.
That was, of course, Here's Johnny from The Shining.
Okay, I did not get that.
When you listen back, you can hear it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's very difficult to pick up. Carter obviously did not realise the loophole and filled their mouth completely up with water.
It sounded like they were underwater.
Yes.
Okay. I thought it was... Yeah, I don't know why I kept hearing Free Willy.
I'm really intrigued now.
Okay. Okay, good effort.
Should we go with Fiona next?
Yes.
Now, for Charlie, Fiona did send me a video clip of her attempt to prove that she wasn't cheating.
Okay.
For the audience, you'll hear, obviously, a slightly different version. Well, it's the same version, but you won't be able to see it. If Fiona agrees, maybe she'll put it on her socials for everyone to look at.
Okay.
But for now, here is Fiona's attempt.
Oh
no. Very good effort. Star Wars. And she dressed as some of the characters.
Which I love even more, that she did that for the audio medium.
I mean, there's nothing, I suppose, that we've nothing about not using video. I mean, obviously, our audience won't be able to see it, well, unless she agrees to thingy, but I do like the effort that she went to with it.
Yep.
Yeah, very impressed. Well done, Fiona. Last but not least, shall we go with Zoe?
Let's. Now, for the audience at home, Charlie is going to listen to the full unedited version of this, unless he asks me to stop, which is completely acceptable. For everyone else, they're going to hear a sped up version halfway through. Mainly because it's, I believe, about 3.5 minutes long.
Oh, okay. Well, you're going to say hours then.
I'm probably going to regret this, but sod it. I'm going for it. I'm going to go for a scene from Hamilton. Enjoy, or probably not.
Not turn away my shot. I'm not throwing away my shot. Hey, understand my country. I'm young, scrappy, and hungry, and I'm not throwing away my shot. I'm a dead scholarship to King's College. I probably shouldn't brag, but Dad got amazing stunts. The problem is I got a lot of breeds but no polish. I got a heart just to be heard with every word I drop.
Now I'm a diamond in the rough, shiny piece of coal, trying to reach my goal. My power speaks unnoticeable. Only 19, but my mind is older. The UFC streets get cold to a shoulder. Every burden, every disadvantage. I have nothing magic. I don't have a gun to vanish. I walk the streets of famine. Blindness, to vanish, spark into a flame. But dang, it's getting better every time my name. I am the air, E-S-A-D-E-R. We are meant to be a car, need a run at. I like to dance a lot. I think your pants are hot. No one's like you a lot. I tried to pop back on the kettle, caught in the pot. What are the odds?
God put us all in one spot. The problem is one person wasn't like it or not. A bunch of revolutionary ammunition. Give me the position. Show me where the ammunition is.
And I am so sorry for whoever has to edit that. And actually, anyone who has to listen to that. I have got water everywhere all over my mic. But there we go.
So that was Hamilton by Zoe.
Very impressive. Like, I mean, the fact that I'd like to know if she knows them lyrics or she has sort of.
I mean, who doesn't know most of the lyrics?
I know it's like songs. I don't think some of my favourite songs. I don't think I'd know all the way through. But like, I mean, that's impressive to do it with water in the mouth.
Yeah.
No, very impressive. Very impressive.
I'm thinking, let's leave people on the edge of their seats.
Okay, that's what you're doing.
Let's end this episode here. And you can announce your scores when we come back next week.
Brilliant.
Hey.
You've done this before.
Right, we'll see you next week to
Thanks
see
for
how
listening.
everyone gets on their film scene tasks.
Yes, see you next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.